This is part 2 of the Algebra 1 first quarter final review. So let's finish this up. We have number 23, y equals 3x. Brief review of graphing. That we have two parts to graphing a linear equation, a straight line. Okay, we have the m, which is the slope, and the b, which is the y-intercept. Just remember that m controls how steep the line is. You can see higher numbers makes a steeper line. Lower numbers make a downward line that's going down. So all negatives are going down, all positives are going up. And of course, in between that would be the slope of 0, which is a horizontal line. And then we have the b value, which is like the y-intercept, that just moves the starting point of the line up and down the y-axis. So usually we're trying to find those two pieces of information, a slope and a y-intercept. Okay, so here we can see y equals 3x. This is the same as y equals 3 over 1 x plus 0, meaning our y-intercept is 0, and our slope is going to be up 3 and right 1. Up 3, right 1. And we can also go down 3, left 1. There we go. Use a straight edge. Number 24, very similar. Just make sure you put that negative applied either to the top or the bottom. So we can start at positive 4. And we can go down 5 and then right 2. Down 5, right 2. Down 5, right 2. Remember, if they don't line up in an exact straight line, something is wrong. Here we have the oddball of graphing because it starts with x equals. The reason it does this is that there is no y-intercept. So what kind of line does not have a y-intercept? That'd just be a vertical line. So going through x equals 8. X-axis at 8. Just a vertical line. Oops. Which would be an undefined slope. There we go. Okay, graph by finding intercepts. So remember that the x-intercept is where y equals 0. Okay, because on this line is where y equals 0. Because here's y equals 1, here's y equals negative 1. So y equals 0 is right here on the axis. And likewise for the y-intercept, that's where x equals 0. Okay? X equals 0 right here. Here's x equals 1, x equals negative 1, x equals 0 is right in the middle. So we're going to plug in 0 for each one of these variables one at a time and see what value we get. Okay, so first let's do the x-intercept. Okay, which means you plug in y equals 0. Okay, so I got 7x minus 3 times y, which is 0, equals negative 21. So 3 times 0 is 0, 7x minus 0 is just 7x. Any part with the 0 is simplified and it goes away. 5 by 7 on both sides. X equals negative 3. So this is a coordinate, negative 3 for x, because x equals negative 3, and we plugged y equals 0. So that's negative 3 comma 0. There's our x-intercept. And let's do the same thing for the y-intercept. So we get the y-intercept, which means x is equal to 0. So this time it's 7 times 0. Notice how the 0 is on the other variable now. minus 3y equals negative 21. So we got negative 3y equals negative 21. 5 by negative 3. Y equals 7, positive. Negative over negative is positive 7. So this time, the y is 7, so the y coordinate is 7, and the x was 0. So we have 0, 7, and now you can graph your line using those two intercepts. Notice how we don't really care about the rise over the run or anything like that. However, we could solve this for y, and we could get the same graph, but the directions do say use the intercepts. Okay. And 27, just solve using any method. So just to get a round picture of everything, I'm going to solve this for y and find the slope and the y-intercept. So first I'm going to subtract 2x on both sides. So negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 9, and divide by negative 3. So I'll have y equals positive 2/3 x minus 3. So negative 2 over negative 3 is positive 2 over 3, and then 9 positive over negative 3, negative 3. So let's start at negative 3 down here, and we're going to go up to right 3. Up to right 3. Do that a couple times. Can also go down 2 and left 3. Notice how it's on the same line. And go ahead and graph. Okay. Alright, which of the following has a slope of negative 1? So negative 1 will be going, first of all, it'll be going downhill from left to right since it's negative. And second of all, know that negative 1 means negative 1 over positive 1. So it's going to be going down 1 and right 1. So it looks like A goes down 1, right 1. That would be the first one. B is positive since it's going up, so that can't be it. C is going down 1, right 1 as well. So A and C are both the slope of negative 1. Which one has a slope of negative 4? Okay, so we already know that this is a slope of negative 1, and this is a slope of negative 1. So they can't be negative 4. And we know that this is positive. Let's see, if we actually find this slope, it's going to be up 4, right 1. So this is kind of what they're asking about, right? This is positive 4 over 1, though. And this says negative 4. So we got a negative 1, a positive 4, and a negative 1. So that means D, none of them are a slope of negative 4. Okay, that concludes the review. Make sure you can do the whole review by yourself with no help and without stopping and getting 100%. Okay, print out as many reviews and try it over and over and over until you can do it all by yourself with no help. Okay, good luck.